Hi, it's Taz in the kitchen. Are you ready for some football? Well, I'm ready for football. I have been slaving over my board. I hope that you can see it. I was trying to figure out what am I going to eat for the big game. Well, I gotta have protein. You know, I've got to be healthy with my choices. So I have been slaving, yes, slaving in the kitchen. Now, I was told that I could not have Super Bowl without wings. So of course I've got wings, but I want to walk you through what I do have. I got to be healthy. So the first thing that we've got is sunflower butter. You know, it could be peanut butter, it could be almond butter, but I've got sunflower butter here. And I've got apples that we could have with that. Also, I made a summer or so ago what I refer to as bruschetta. It's tomatoes and it's Italian seasoning and garlic, and I actually canned this. So I brought this out also because we've got some dippers, and I'm not sure what I want to dip in it yet, but this is my homemade bruschetta. Also, it's so good that this is my board because these are my deviled eggs. It's a family secret that I took it up a notch. So only mother really knows what I do with it, but these are really, really good. So I've got deviled eggs, and of course I've got light mayo in here. Okay. Now, I didn't want to not have another fruit, so I grilled some pineapple. I grilled the pineapple, and so they're very good, very tasty. Now, these are not, they're not the onion rings you get at, I think Wendy's still have onion rings. They're not onion rings that you get out. But these are veggie rings, and so they have cheese in there. And so they're very good. And of course I have some sugar-free ketchup to use with them. I didn't do meatballs. I was gonna do meatballs, but I chose not to do meatballs. But I did the next best thing. I did ribs. And these are pork ribs, but I put them on the skewer. Of course, I use sugar-free barbecue sauce that I dressed up a little bit, so they're good. Then, of course, you want a Dorito, but these are not Doritos. These, I think they're called popcorners, and this is the one that has the spicy queso rather. And so this is my ode to Doritos, okay? Nacho Doritos, but they're good. Guacamole. Now this guacamole, I copied something that I had some years back. I was in Arizona and I had guacamole, and the restaurant, they put pomegranate seeds in there. So I've got the pomegranate seeds there, and it really gives it a pop, and it's just a slight sweetness, not even really a sweetness, but it just makes it pop. So I added the pomegranate seeds. And of course, we've got our tried and true celery. Celery's good. Am I going to dip the celery in the guacamole? Am I going to do the nut butter? Is it going to be the prosciutto? Where am I going to dip it? Or what about my layered salad? Perhaps I'll dip the celery or the carrot in my salad. I don't know yet, don't know. Now, let me tell you about this sauce. I love all of the food shows, and so I just happened to see the gentleman that hosts Alex against the U.S. or whatever. I always get it, you know, she's the Iron Chef. I always get the name of these titles wrong. But anyway, I saw this guy that is the host, and he was on Kelly and Ryan the other day. So he was making the sauce because he was getting ready for the big game. So I took his sauce and I kind of amped it up a little bit. I'll tell you, I put a little hot sauce in it, that buffalo hot sauce in here. I used some brown sugar, Splenda brown sugar. But basically I used his recipe because I even had the tamarind seed. So it's the first time I got to use my tamarind seed. This is good. Now this is what we're going to dip the wing in. Okay, so you know I'm going to try the wings because the wings are, as I was told, if I didn't have wings, they were going to disown me. Now also I've got walnuts. I've got the walnuts. I've got cashews. And I've got some blueberries sprinkled through here. Oh, I I forgot. These are my nut crackers. And if I'm not mistaken, they're made out of almonds. And these are the cheesy ones. And so they're really good. And I thought you got to have a few of them on here because it reminds me of the coin toss. You know, they toss the coin to see who's going to go first, you know, blah, blah, blah. So we got to have those. Then I made a couple of tarts. Now, these shells, of course, are already cooked. But I made a vanilla jello, sugar-free vanilla pudding. And so what I did was I put some, well, first of all, this is a candied pecan that I actually candied myself. I put that there. Then I took some granola and I sprinkled it there. I like coconut, so this particular granola has coconut flavor. And then I had stewed some apples and I thought, well, this is owed to like an apple pie. So I put one little small piece of stewed apple there. And then this one, I thought, wow, are you going to open up a jar of your own peach jam, which I decided not to, or are you just going to use some of the sugar-free jam that you already have? So this is sugar-free strawberry jam that I put there, so it's like having a strawberry shortcake. And then I sprinkled, I don't know if you can see it, yeah, I see it. I sprinkled some sugar-free, because this is not regular powdered sugar, but I sprinkled that on here to kind of decorate this little dish. So we've got to have something sweet. Now, the hour or the time that we've been waiting for. These wings, I grilled them on the Ninja. I grilled them on the Ninja today. And so you see how I'm pulling it apart. And I'm dipping it in the sauce. When something is good, like I keep saying, I want to move when something is good. This is good. It's the right amount of sweetness. Now, we'll tell you, I put a little honey in here too, but because this sauce has fish sauce, it's a dipping sauce. It has fish sauce in it, the tamarind seed, it has garlic, it has ginger, it has apple cider vinegar. So it's sort of strong, and the honey just didn't give me enough sweetness. And that's when I went back and I added the Splenda brown sugar. Now, oh, and I forgot, I did put a little bit of hot sauce in here. This is good. This is really good. So, you see how I'm eating. I'm trying to eat politely because, you know, I may have a guest or two in, and you really do want them to be able to have some of the food that you're eating. But this is what I'm having. But I've got to try the guacamole for you guys too. But you know, I gotta clean this bone, so y'all don't mind me. This is my board. So I don't know whether I want to do the carrot. Now I know I should do the carrot, but I'm not gonna do the carrot. Well, I don't know what I want to do. Well, I'm gonna do the carrot. And I'm gonna dip it in here. Whee! Hope you see the pomegranates. They give me that crunch and they give me that texture difference because they are seed. So you're having to chew harder in order to break it down. Wonderful. I like avocado dip. I eat a lot of, I like guacamole. I eat a lot of avocados because it's a healthy fat. And let me see what else I'm going to sample with you guys. I should sample one of these. Dip it in here. I'm sure you can hear the crunch. I'm going to tell you a secret this time. Normally I would air fry these, but today I said no. It's Super Bowl, so I actually fried them. Because I wanted that crunch. And sometimes you have to treat yourself. It's Super Bowl. So today, I'm treating myself. Let me see here. The almond cracker. I think I'm going to take the almond cracker and we're going to sample my prosciutto. good contrast because the tomatoes are soft. But this is crunchy. Good contrast. Let me see. I think we'll go here. You know I'm not going to sample all of this. I will be rolling down the street, and I don't want to roll down the street. I like my deviled eggs. They're really good. Oh, excuse me. This is my board. I'm going to lick that. Let me see the, oh. My sunflower. I'm just going to take a little bite of this because this is a lot. Very good. I normally go, I like Red Delicious, but this is not a Red Delicious. I think it's maybe a crisp apple. It's good. Have I sampled everything? Oh, oops. I haven't sampled this. My almost Dorito. We're gonna do some bean dip. Gonna dip down here. And of course, this has guacamole flavored. I keep calling it bean dip all day. Got beans in it, salsa, cheese on top. Now, I have to take a bite of the rib, and hopefully it won't fall off. I cook these. They real ribs. I cook them. What do they say? Finger licking good. Finger licking good. They're good. Now, I'm trying to determine, am I going to sample the pineapple? Well, we'll just do a little bite. Pineapple. They're good. Grilling it brought out the natural sweetness of the pineapple. So it's good. Now, what some of us have been waiting for. Now, the question is, which one of these little tarts am I going to try? I don't know if I'm going to go for the strawberry one. I don't know if I'm going to go for that granola with the coconut, the apple, or the one with the candied pecan that I candied. It's going to be number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. Now, let's see what this one does. Let's hope it don't fall apart. What was the old commercial? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? 1, 2. You know, well, I took one bite. We might as well take the other bite because, you know, this will be gone. This is good. I had some coconut almond milk. And so I used that to make up my sugar-free vanilla pudding. And normally I would add a little, well, did I do it? No, I didn't do it. Normally I would have added some extra vanilla flavoring, but I didn't want to change the color of the pudding. So I didn't. So it's just straight out the box. I just used almond coconut milk, and it is excellent. Now this is what I'm having for Super Bowl, but you know, you gotta have something to drink. So I'm gonna be drinking some diet green tea. Green tea's good for us. And this one just happens to be mixed berries. So this is what I'll be having. I'll be sipping on this during the game. And I'll be satisfied with my little sip of this. So, I hope that you have been trying to figure out what you're having for the big game. But this is what I'm having. So, I hope that some of what I'm having resonated with you. As I said, I'm pulling for whoever wins, so don't hold that against me. But you know I can't wait for that Super Bowl halftime show called Miss Mary J. Blige is going to turn it out. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, gorgeous. She's going to turn it out because she's fine, 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 fine. So, this has been Taz in the Kitchen. I hope you got some ideas for your Super Bowl feast tomorrow. You can still eat healthy. You know, you just have to think about it and plan for it, but you can eat healthy. Enjoy the Super Bowl and enjoy the food because we know that's really the best part of it is the food and then the halftime show. So, hi Dennis, I see you there. I'm going to try to wave to you. I'm always kind of skeptical of whether or not I can get the wave going, but hopefully it did. So, I hope you guys have a great Super Bowl party. I know I will. Until next time, take care of you. Bye now.